What's good? It's your boy Selfmadekev. I'm here in Studio 524, kicking it with Billboard, man. Let's get it.
You in the lab, Kim?
Those swinging like every night, my bitch like where you going? Trapping out the palms, it don't matter if it's snowing. I don't care if he my man, he takes something I'm blowing. I don't care if she got a man, I'm a sniper and she going. Ay, running through this money, I ain't even get the torn. Bitch, I tell me I should sing like do I look like Tory. I don't use no money machine, I count it on the floor. I got sick of driving years, I had to lift the door. Plug trying with me exotics, bring the prices to the floor. I just fucked this bitch with a condom on cause she a whore.
Hey man, it's your boy Logan, man. We back again, kicking it with Billboard. I'm here with a special guest, somebody who came OT to kick it with the guys here. Let them know where you coming from, my guy.
From the Bronx, New York, Selfmadekev.
Okay. So give us a little introduction about yourself, Kev. Where you coming from? What was it like growing up in the Bronx?
I'm from the Bronx. Shit just like any other hood. You feel me? It's crimes, it's fun at the same time, because you got a lot of people around you and shit. It's crowded, so you get to be with a lot of your friends most of the time and shit like that. But it's the same as any other hood.
For sure. Yeah. So how did you start getting into music?
It was actually late in my, probably like, not late in my life, but recently, probably like 21, 22 years old.
Right.
I was around people that was making music and shit, so I was like, fuck it, I want to try it. Right. And I had just finished playing baseball and shit, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to just try it. And it was just a lot of shit that niggas was rapping about. I was like, fuck it, I'm going to just...
Right, nah, for sure.
I could relate to, so I was like, fuck it, I'm going to just try it myself.
Damn, so you said you play baseball? That's fire.
Yeah, I used to play baseball.
Most niggas you don't hear about people playing baseball. How was that?
Shit
was you
lit,
fire? Was you good at that shit?
I was good, yeah. I had full ride scholarships. School in Oklahoma, JUCO, and NAI in Florida.
Oh, word, damn, ew, that's fire. They getting paid now too on that college shit, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
What made you stop? You just sat there and said, fuck that shit?
I was like, fuck it. I wanted to make money.
Right.
I wasn't making no money playing sports. I was like, fuck it.
And it costs for that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, going to school, traveling, staying out there at school. For sure. So what's some of your musical influences?
At the beginning, mostly Lil Durk, G Herbo, those people like that. Lil Durk, G Herbo.
For sure. Outside of like any artist, was anybody in your family that like inspired you to do music? Was it always like something in the back of your mind, or like really after the baseball shit, it was like, man, fuck, I'm just gonna hop off the porch and just go right into it?
Just right into it. I ain't have nobody in my family really did music or anything like that.
So what was one of the first moments in your music career that like you got the notoriety where it's like, damn, I'm gonna keep, this is for me, like, this was a good decision for me to hop off?
I'll probably say, that's a good question. There's a couple moments that made me like realize like I could do this. My first snippet ever was Who Run It remix by G Herbo. That was the first time I put anything on any social media, and people was fucking with it. So I'm like,
for sure.
Shit,
you snippet that?
Rap. Yeah, I did.
For sure.
I'm like, shit, I could probably rap. I put it on Twitter, and I got a little bit of buzz. I'm like, I'm gonna try this shit for real. And then, but most recently, probably, cause I got into the trap sound, no auto-tune and shit like that.
Yeah.
And I did a snippet to Spin a Dub on my story, and my story just went crazy. Like, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna just stick with it.
Yeah. Fire. How does it feel that gets the support of your community, like knowing like, doing something that wasn't really in the plan, like you started playing this person and you just went kind of like, not left, but you did something totally different and it's starting to work. How did that feel for you?
I felt like it was gonna work since the jump for me, so everything I'm going through now is expected. I'm not even surprised about anything. I'm just on to my next goal. Every time I accomplish something, I'm on to the next goal.
So how you feel about the music scene up in the Bronx right now?
It's crazy. I mean, what I'm doing is completely different from whatever.
Yeah. I want to touch on that because I feel like everybody's tapped in on the Bronx drill side. You got the 22 Gs, Sleepy Hollows. Like, it's crazy. That's that whole sound right now. And like you coming totally left field. Do you feel like that is a hindrance, or does it help your situation?
I don't see it either way. I just do what I like. So what I like listening to, that's what I like to do. And I go with whatever relates to me the most, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm doing on a daily basis, that's what I try to make my music of, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not into drill or doing none of that stuff, you know what I'm saying?
that's like for the younger people. I'm into getting money and doing what I gotta do to make money and shit. So that's what I'm rapping about. So
for sure.
That's why I got into that. Yeah.
Fire. First time I heard about you was with the artist that we work with here, Rob Foreign. How was like collaborating with him?
My shit was lit, bro. It was easy. First song I even sent him, it was up. So he got on there, sent it to me the next day. Like, fuck it, let's shoot the video. Shot the video, that shit.
We usually don't see a lot of New York artists come and tap into like, you know, Philly and our scene down here. So what made you like, you know, just how did you find out about Rob Foreign and just, I guess, the music scene here and the culture? I
had seen him on Instagram and I just had followed him and I seen he was doing what he had to do. He was lit. He got a good sound. His sound matched my sound. I'm like,
for sure. That song was a banger. I also seen that you had a feature with Babyface Ray, which that was crazy. How was it like working with him?
It was lit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, yeah, he pulled up to New York for Rolling Loud. Pulled up to the studio. He recorded his verse probably like 15 minutes. Knocked that shit out. He asked me if I fuck with him. I'm like, nigga, this shit fire.
Right, nah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. That shit was lit. Next day, we shot the video, and that shit was good vibes.
Yeah. So how was it with your writing process? Like, do you usually write, or are you more like a punch-in style artist?
I used to punch in. So for the Trappers Volume 1, I punched in the whole thing. But for Volume 2...
Congrats on that for reaching the mill on that. That's crazy.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's wow. You know, like I said, just going back to my first question, like in terms of like you started with baseball and you just pivot, and then now like all this traction is coming. You working with Babyface Ray, 1 million streams on For the Trappers, so like that has to feel super grateful for that.
Yeah, it was a great accomplishment. But as I said, it was everything I wanted or have achieved, I worked for it. So everything's as expected. But Volume 1, I punched in. Volume 2, I said I'm gonna sit down and write everything so I could really have more of a thinking process for this album and make it more a better production. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, do you find it like a pro and con to like, you know, punching in versus writing?
Nah, I feel like it's the same thing because when I punch in, I'm doing it fast. Probably knock out in 30 minutes. If I'm writing, I'm knocking it out in 30 minutes too at home. You know what I'm saying? So.
Would you suggest like a first-time rapper to try to punch in style, or would you suggest for them to write and work their craft out?
Suggest, it depends what you're good at. So if you already have good delivery, then you can just punch in. But if your delivery isn't really good and you need to work on that, then you need to write down and really know what you're gonna say to really work on it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're punching in, you don't really know what you're saying. You mumbling, so you might mumble out the whole shit instead of really delivering what you gotta deliver. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends what you're more comfortable with.
So with the notoriety and everything, you getting like the people changing up on you and like, you know, friends looking at you a little bit funny because you have to move a certain way now, or with a certain different group of people just because you're trying to reach a different level in the music industry. How are you adjusting with everything with that?
You just gotta just keep them to the side. You know, I got my main circle that I stay with every day, literally. So it's like those people that trying to move away from me or like looking at me like, damn, he big time now. It's like I ain't even moving like that. You feel me? You just feel like that because that's how you see me, but I'm still the same me.
Do you feel like it's super competitive in New York in like terms of like the rapping sphere and like, especially like Bronx drill, like that kind of like it's taking over the East Coast sound, everybody's getting sound from there. Do you feel like, you know, where you are in the type of music you make, is it competitive for you in terms of just the field and kind of find a foothold in there, or are you just going to just, you know, you're looking at it from like, I'm just going to continue to do what I'm doing?
I do feel like it's a little hard just because everybody is doing drill. So it's like when you hear something like what I'm doing, it's like, all right, yeah, whatever. I want to know what's going on with the politics in the streets and who beefing with who said this to who. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really doing none of that. I'm talking about getting money. So people that relate, they going to fuck with it. And hopefully it goes around the world, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not all about New York. I want the whole world to hear me.
For sure. Well, here at Philly Billboard, we got this segment called This or That, where I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions. You just tell me, fuck it, is it this or that?
All right, bet.
First, we're going to start with Casamigo or 1942?
1942.
Gallery or Fear of God?
Gallery.
Baccarat or The Bond Number 9?
Baccarat.
A Boogie or, damn, what would be a good one? A Boogie or Jim Jones?
A Boogie.
Damn.
Yeah.
I should have made that a little bit harder. I should say Cam or somebody. Steak 48 or Del Frisco's?
Say it again?
Steak 48 or Del Frisco's?
Shit, I've never been to Steak 48, so I gotta say Del Frisco.
All right, okay. Well, I'm about to say I gotta have one in New York.
Yeah,
Miami or LA?
Miami. Yes, Sure.
Would you prefer a city girl or a good girl?
It depends. I don't know. City girls lit.
No,
Depends
God.
what mood I'm in, you
They
feel me?
come
Tryna
down,
have fun,
turn up
tryna
for the
chill.
gang, all types of shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Which borough has the best city? I mean, I'm sorry, which borough has the best food?
What borough has the best food?
Yeah.
Manhattan, of course.
For sure.
Yeah, hell yeah, they got all the restaurants and shit like that.
I ain't gonna lie, Brooklyn though got best at fish fry, and that's my shit. Yo.
See, I don't go to Brooklyn.
You don't?
Nah.
All right, yeah.
I don't be in Brooklyn at all.
I never been to the Bronx before, bro. I ain't
You
gonna lie
gotta,
to
you gotta pull up.
Nah, I will, bro.
They
I
got
just
good
don't know
spots.
nobody out there, bro. You know me.
You got me,
yeah.
hit me up. I got you.
Yeah,
bro.
nah,
Take
for
you to
sure,
all the
for
good
sure.
spots, for sure.
All right, so is it weed or hookah?
Neither. How
Neither?
about hookah?
Hookah?
Yeah, I don't smoke weed.
Damn.
No, I don't smoke weed.
That's crazy. All right. Nah, for sure. The New York niggas definitely love the hookah, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Would you say you're a homebody or a mixy person?
Homebody.
Homebody.
Yeah, I'm in the crib.
Lil Kim or Cardi B?
Cardi B.
All right. Damn. Mastro's or Carbone? You ever been to either?
I never been to Carbone. I just went to Mastro's the other day. I gotta say Mastro's. I ain't gonna lie. New York strip is fire.
I had Carbone before. That shit was good. I never been to Mastro's before. There's just so much shit in New York.
Nah, it's everything in New York.
How you dealing with the ladies, though?
Nah, I got a girl.
Damn.
Yeah, I got
So
a girl.
that fast.
Yeah.
She here?
Nah, she not here.
Oh, all right. Word back. She got track on you. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I got a girl.
How is it moving through the industry with a girlfriend? Like, do you find it hard? Like,
I don't feel like it's hard because she know what's up already. You know what I'm saying? Like, she know I gotta do what I gotta do, so it ain't nothing like that. Shit, she trying to get rich just like me. So
for sure.
She ain't about to try to drag me down or hold me down from anything, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't about nothing.
I feel that.
Yeah.
So what's the next project you got coming out?
I got For the Trappers Volume 2 coming out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Anybody on that we should be looking out for?
I ain't saying no names yet, but expect the future for sure.
Hell yeah. When the next single from that coming?
I want to drop the video to Give Me Some. That's one of the singles I recently dropped. And then I'm dropping another single with a featured artist.
Hell yeah.
I make this shit look easy. All these fucking bands could've really fucked up on your bitch. She my biggest fan. Niggas trying to creep up on the skull, but they really can't. Come on, let me see you flex a 20 if you really can. Shit you save, I spent that in a month on designer brand. Shit you can't even keep up with my price on designer bags. West ain't even been trapping for a year. About to buy a cat. I ain't heard about none of you niggas in years. Going outside. Had the chance to go buy some rollies, but I hit the club. Fuck that Atlantis up, you think I'm capping when to spend a dub. Well, ask Mazza what this penny cost, this shit a fucking dub. Go ahead, try to reach, I put you niggas in the fucking mud. Know some niggas really getting rich, all they need is grub. Know some niggas really hitting licks, and not just for fun. So my niggas, that's all I got right now.
Hey man, well look man, we appreciate you coming down to the joint, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Appreciate y'all having me.
Hey man, if there's anything you want to tell me where to find you at, what you got out right now, let people know what you got going on.
Find me on all social media, Selfmadekev _, Apple Music, all that stuff, Selfmade space Kev. Tune in to me and Rob Foreign, throw it up on all platforms, and we're gonna keep it going.
That's a fucking banger, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all better tune into that.
Oh yeah, that shit's stupid. I ain't gonna lie. On the spot, that shit go crazy.
Come on now, man. Hey man, it's Logan Out Nights. We kicking it with Billboard here with Selfmadekev, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in. We out this joint. Let's get it.